So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the?
You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, a.k.a. BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!
Listen.
Cheetah. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
It's time for R&R.
Smack with that hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. We still selling the 7 C's. Fat Jordan responded to TA's allegations. And I think it might be interesting what he had to say. Who knows? With no further ado, though, let's see what Fat Joe has been up to. Oh, my mama. They kind of like miss me calling him Fat Ho in the previous videos. And if y'all don't know, in Spanish, the J is not pronounced like it is in English. It's pronounced like an H. So I would never want to be disrespectful if that was the way it should be. But yeah, Fat Ho, Fat Joe. No, regardless, here we go.
Hey, what's up guys? It's me here. Welcome back to the channel. And thank you so much for joining me here today. We got some interesting stuff going on with Fat Joe. Joe is being sued right now for $20 million by his former associate. So we're going to talk about what's going on with that in this video. We'll also talk about how Fat Joe responded to these allegations, and then stick around till the end because I'm going to need your thoughts on this one. Okay, so before we dive into the details of what happened, I think it would be important for us to hear from Fat Joe himself, to kind of get his take on what's going on. Because while the lawsuit is making some wild allegations, Fat Joe has already responded to the lawsuit, so let's hear what he had to say first. He said, "I was shocked to learn of Mr. Diggs' allegations against me. I categorically deny each and every one of them. I have never engaged in any form of harassment towards him or anyone else. He worked for me for many years, without incident. His lawsuit is nothing but a shakedown. It is outrageous, it is illegal, we will vigorously defend ourselves against it in court." So basically, Fat Joe is saying these are false allegations. He denies each and every one of them, and he feels like this is just a setup. It's just an extortion. They're trying to shake him down. So he's going to fight it in court. Now, before we move forward, I want to make something perfectly clear. Like I stated in my disclaimer, no one is guilty until proven innocent in a court of law. Just because these allegations have surfaced does not mean that Fat Joe is guilty. These are merely allegations, so we have to keep that in mind as we proceed further. With that out of the way, let's dive into the lawsuit itself, because there are some pretty shocking details in here. According to TMZ, the lawsuit was filed by Richard Rose, a.k.a. who was Fat Joe's tour DJ from June 2017 to November 2020. In the suit, he says he was subjected to a hostile work environment, sexual harassment, and wrongful termination. The suit states that Fat Joe...
That's nasty. Fat Joe, nasty as... Ugh. Doing that to a black man. How disgusting. Terribly disgusting.
routinely made unwanted physical contact with him, including grabbing his crotch and buttocks and kissing him on the lips and face. Without consent, the suit goes on to claim that Fat Joe made comments about Rose's personal hygiene and falsely accused him of stealing money and drugs. DJ further alleges that Fat Joe violated his civil rights and defamed him after accusing him of stealing $200,000 and causing the rapper to be arrested on drug charges. He said in the suit that Fat Joe continued to publicly accuse him of being a thief, after the investigation was completed, and he was never charged with any crime. Now, this is very interesting because apparently Fat Joe did actually get arrested, according to the lawsuit, because he believed that this man stole from him. Now, that doesn't justify anything. This isn't an excuse for any type of behavior. But the fact that Fat Joe believed he was actually robbed, maybe that justifies why he took it so hard. Maybe that justifies why he was so angry. But again, none of this is an excuse for the behavior that he's allegedly displayed, because apparently this went beyond just the accusations. Also, allegedly, Fat Joe called Rose gay slurs and made anti-gay comments. He also allegedly threw objects, including bottles and phones, and kicked people at nightclubs and venues. In addition to physically assaulting Rose, Fat Joe also allegedly retaliated against him after he complained about the hostile work environment. DJ was ultimately fired from his position in November 2020, was arrested on suspicion of possession of a controlled substance. In the suit, DJ alleges that he was set up by Fat Joe. It says, Mr. Diggs had instructed plaintiff to pick up a backpack from a certain location for safekeeping. Plaintiff had no knowledge that the backpack contained any contraband. Upon defendant's instructions, plaintiff picked up the backpack and thereafter was arrested.
Damn, Fat Joe did some police shit? That's crazy. Wow, fat ho, fat ho, fat ho. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know?
Defendant thereafter publicly posted on social media that plaintiff had stolen from him. So again, they're saying he was set up. The thing was set up. The whole situation was set up by Fat Joe. And he put this on social media and was accusing this man of stealing from him, even though he wasn't charged with any crimes. That's the allegation. Now, as I said earlier, Fat Joe did respond through his lawyer and basically said these are false allegations. He denied each and every one of them. And they plan to fight it out in court. So we don't really know what happened yet. This is definitely one of those, he said. He said situations where we're not really sure what happened, who's telling the truth and who's lying. What we do know is that this man is suing for $20 million, which is a lot of money. So if he didn't feel like this was a big deal, I don't think he would sue for $20 million. So either way, somebody's lying. Somebody's being deceitful here. But again, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions. I don't know all the facts, so I can't make any judgments. However, if the allegations are true, then I do believe that justice will be served. He will be held accountable. There's no place in society for this type of behavior. At the same time, though, I can't forget that this is America, and everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and
It don't work like that for us, me and my people. On my mama, we guilty until proven innocent. Facts. And even after you proven innocent, you still guilty. Ask OJ.
And one more thing before I get to the point where I need your thoughts on this. The lawsuit also alleges that Fat Joe made Rose sign an unconscionable contract that included a mandatory arbitration clause. DJ claims that he was forced to sign the contract under duress. So he's saying he signed the contract, but it was under duress. So he's asking the court to deem the contract as invalid. So not only is he suing for $20 million, but he wants the contract to be deemed as invalid. So yeah, some pretty serious allegations against Fat Joe, but he's denying them. He's saying that this is just a setup. They're trying to shake him down. And speaking of the allegations, I do have a question for you. Do you think Fat Joe is telling the truth, or do you think this man is telling the truth? What do you think happened here? Because I'm really curious to see everybody's thoughts on this one. It's definitely one of those he said situations, where we don't really know who's lying and who's telling the truth. And that's why it's so crazy, because you got a situation where Fat Joe is making accusations against this man. Then this man comes out and makes accusations against Fat Joe. So we really don't know who to believe, who's telling the truth, and who's lying. So I want to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the rapper has not been criminally charged for any of the alleged misconduct. So this is a civil case. Only civil case. I don't know how that's going to play out. If the allegations are true, I do hope that justice is served. And again, by that I mean that he is held accountable. However, I also won't forget that he is innocent until proven guilty. All I know is that if I was in this man's position, if I was Fat Joe, I would probably shut up.
Probably my ass. I don't know why he running his mouth. Where smoke is fire. You don't respond to a liar if you're going to have to go pay in court. You deal with it in court.
I would probably stay off social media and basically not say anything. And here's why. When you come out and start denying it, that gives them ammunition. If you just stay quiet and let the case play out, you don't give them ammunition. They don't know how to attack you. But the moment you come out and start denying things, start making statements, you're giving them ammunition. They can use that against you. And based on what I've learned about civil cases, it's a lot easier to prove civil wrongdoing than it is to prove criminal wrongdoing. So they might have a stronger case here than they would if they were charging him with crimes. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so I could be wrong. I could be speaking out of school here. But I'm just telling you based on what I've learned over the years, based on what I've seen on television, movies, things of that nature, that it's a lot easier to prove civil wrongdoing than it is to prove criminal wrongdoing. But what do I know, right? I'm just a guy on YouTube. But I will say this, if I was in his position, I would stay quiet and let the case play out. I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't make any statements. I would just stay quiet and let it play out. But I guess he felt like he needed to respond. He felt like he needed to protect his reputation, so he decided to speak out and deny the allegations. What do you think, though? Do you think he should have kept his mouth shut? Or do you think it was good that he responded? Let me know in the comment section.
Play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? It ain't no I in the word team, we got us. It ain't too much, but I promise it's gonna be enough. Knock 'em down like duck hunt. Niggas know what time we on, or you a fly ass nigga? Well, it's the no fly zone. I used to care about that bitch until she did me wrong. Ain't had a nigga like me, bitch. I was your backbone. A gang of bitches in my contacts, I'm back on. Mafia alone, mafia strong. I put the max on, we still steppin'. Mafia loyal to all the troops, and we still reppin'. Nigga, blame it on my roots, no question. So if you need me, I'ma pull through. And if I had to call the game, then niggas pulling up too. Riders like Infant G and Tiny MD. Big Dub, Tiny Dub, and can't forget Big G. Baby G, Big Slim, always chunkin', Big M's. Lil Mac down my bro, can't forget about him. Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, I'm a man of my word, ain't going back and forth with none of you nerds. Been on them blocks, hanging out on them curbs. This shit ain't new to me. bang like Shaq in the paint. What they gon' do with me? These niggas try their hardest to rap. I do this shit with ease, raised by G's, like Rooster and Uncle Freeze. I was like 15, shooting dice on my knees off the porch, hanging with bangers, fuck playing sports. But shit, we full court pressing, get them off the court. Stand up nigga, squabble and I blam triggers. Gotta prove shit to none of you niggas on my soul. I'm hands on. The homies whipped him, he was in the wrong. Shoot at us, we shoot back, I call that ping pong. Mafia strong, I can't tell you when this shit gon' end, but for the moment in time being, I'm all in, shoot 10. The homies know I'm down to hang with him, bang with him, and ain't gon' change. I'm that same nigga, active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Yeah, that, we active, nigga. Pretty tiny max, yeah that. Double M gang. A to the A to the A. Yeah that.
Nigga in that puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, quit.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!